to Fig Friday here at the Turnbuckle Tavern. Today we're going to talk about something that's a little bit more current than what we normally talk about here on Fig Friday. Normally we do some vintage figures. This week we're going to change that up a little bit. So make sure you guys click on the link in the description below. Subscribe to the YouTube page. The link's going to take you to our Twitter and our Instagram, our Pro Wrestling Tees store. It's also going to take you to Apple and Spotify, where you can download the Turnbuckle Tavern podcast, rate, subscribe, and review to that. So let's get right into Fig Friday. This week we are talking about AEW Unrivaled Series 1 and some of the issues that have plagued this series. So we'll get right into it. This was a series. It's the first series that AEW has released. They were supposed to be in stores August 4th, which I think was probably their first mistake, which was putting a date on it, because everybody was at these Walmarts looking for these figures on that date. So as anybody who collects these figures know, that didn't happen. So a lot of people were getting onto brickseek.com and checking Walmart's inventory. Brickseek is never 100% accurate. We know that now for sure. And, a lot of people were seeing that they were in stock and going to check it out. So the initial run, there were 6 per case. And then they had an end cap display that would come that had 24 figures in it of the AEW. And then at the bottom, they had Jazzwares also does UFC figures. So those figures were at the bottom. And, I didn't pre-order. You could pre-order them from Ringside Collectibles. And I know a lot of people did that. Probably should have done that. But being the first series and seeing that they were going to be in Walmart, I kind of wanted to do it's been a long time since I've found figures in the wild and been able to go on a fig hunt to actually find figures. So I thought it would be fun to kind of find those in the wild. And while I do enjoy the chase, this one's been a little bit more problematic, I guess you could say. So this is what I have. I have, out of the first series, Kenny Omega. Now the deco on these figures, everyone in Series 1, it depicts their outfits from Double or Nothing back in 2019, which was the first AEW pay-per-view. And here's the Kenny Omega. The Kenny Omega, a lot of people, I know they're going to do a change, which we'll talk about that, but a lot of people, the skin tone and the hair, a lot of people were kind of upset about. So this is the Kenny figure. And if you notice, these figures are all numbered. So there are 6 in the first series. They're all numbered. As you can see, there is Cody, Jericho, Brandy, Young Bucks, and Kenny. And in the first shipments to Walmart, Brandy was not included. So the way the case pack went, it was Cody, Jericho, Matt, Nick Jackson, and 2 Kenny Omegas. Now, Brandy is supposed to come with the replenish, which is, some people are seeing those now. So you are able to find Brandy in some stores, if you can even find AEW figures in stores. So here I have, so there was Kenny. Here's Cody. Cody is numbered 1. And then Chris Jericho. So far, I've only seen 3 of these in person again. But Jericho's definitely my favorite out of the 3. I love the interchangeable hands that you can use. Now, I'm a Men on Card collector, so I'm not going to be taking these out of the box, but I do like the way the Jericho figure is now. There are also 2 chase and rare versions. One is of Jericho, which is out of 1,000, and the other is Cody, and that's out of 500. So these are going to be super tough to find, and I'm a little upset at myself because on Wednesday during AEW Dynamite, which was the 30-year celebration of Chris Jericho, Ringside dropped the Chase version of Jericho, and those were sold out in minutes. They had a price point of $100, which isn't bad for a figure that's only numbered to 1,000. And if you're a flipper, you're getting between $400 and $800 for this figure right now. I haven't even really looked; they've been on auction. So, being a completist, I really wanted to get all of these. I'm not giving up hope, and maybe one day I'll get to chasing the rare versions of these figures. But as of right now, I can't even find the Young Bucks. So I have Brandy on pre-order from Ringside, and I went ahead and got her because, seeing how I couldn't even find the Young Bucks in store, I figured I might as well order her on Ringside so I can make sure that I have it. So she'll be coming, and I'm still looking for the Young Bucks. I know Chad's looking for them as well. Chad has the exact same set that I have. And, some of the problems, they're just the distribution of these. It's kind of been terrible. As collectors, there's collectors that are going into stores and they're finding the display as soon as it's opened, and they are purchasing all 24 figures, which is insane to me that you're going to purchase all 24 figures. As a collector, I buy what I need and leave the rest, because there are kids out there that's not getting to play with these figures. Of course, collectors want to have these figures, but they're toys, and they're we all collectors grew up playing with the toys. And there's kids out there that's not getting that opportunity because they're being flipped on eBay. They're buying 24 and they're putting them on eBay for double, triple the price, which is, don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. Buy what you need and leave the rest, man. Let kids have a chance to play with these toys. Me being a completist, like I said, can't find the Young Bucks to save my life. And, so Series 2 is about to come out, and then after Series 2, we're supposed to get another replenish of Series 1, only now on here, it's going to say Series 1 version 2. So if you're a Men on Card collector and you're a completist, that means you're going to have to buy another set of these figures to be a completist. So, I'm fully prepared to do that. It's just disappointing that we can't find these at all. And it's so bad that if you listen to the podcast, you can hear us rant about this every week with Hawk. Hawk is on a road trip cross country to California and back to get his, to do business in California that he has to take care of. And he's stopping along the way at multiple Walmarts everywhere he goes. He has yet to find one AEW figure. And that's just concerning to me. Like, he's in every state from the East Coast to the West Coast and back, and he's not been able to find any AEW figures. Nobody at Walmart seems to know what's going on. Most of the time, a lot of times, it says that it's in stock at the Walmart, and they have no clue where these figures are. So I just feel like there has to be, Jazzwares has been around for a while. I love Jeremy Padower. This guy is very transparent on what's going on. He knows that there shouldn't have been a date released of August 4th. He's very transparent. I'm just ready for some of the distribution problems to be over and be able to find these figures in store. Not just for me, but for everybody that wants to have these figures to either collect or play with. That's what they're meant for. So Jazzwares, Walmart, let's get on the same page here so everybody can be happy with figures. Figures shouldn't cause this much stress and anxiety for a collector. So, and if you're a collector that's buying 24 at a time, stop that. Just stop being greedy and stop flipping. I mean, if you're buying 24 because you have, 4 friends who need a set of figures, okay, that's 4 people that's getting them. But don't be greedy. Don't flip these figures. So also, if you guys out there, if anybody listening has a good set of Young Bucks figures, mint on card, please let us know. I need a set. Chad needs a set. And I know we both have Brandy coming from ringside. So help us complete our Series 1 AEW quest, and click the bell up in the corner so you guys know when we're coming back at you with more videos. And we'll be back at you soon. You guys have a great weekend. Thank you.